Today we got S-Craft blends on the 1s and 2s. You already know it's a new channel, the Tune 45 channel. All of the proceeds from this channel is gonna go right back into investing into the channel, better equipment. But I'm also gonna be public about it. I'll share with you guys how much the channel is making, where the proceeds went, where the funds went. What do you guys think about that?
Love it.
Right,
Love
like an industry channel for the industry. Here we go. We're gonna start it off with the GOAT.
All right, we're gonna do a 1.5 with the grain.
This canvas is gonna come out blurry as hell.
It's a fact, brother. That's what we want. That's in the perfect world. That's the test.
Yeah. You always do detachables on him?
No, I'll switch it up.
So you got the Oster. Still, to me, the best detachable clipper in the game.
Absolutely.
To this day.
I'm waiting for Babyless to drop one.
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't. Gamma hasn't dropped one either, I don't think.
No.
The steps you got right now, is that blade open right there?
And then this is a 1A, which is equivalent to like a 1.
Yeah, guys, the 1 blade is not a 1.
Yeah,
it's shorter than a 1. I've always thought the 0A was more of a half.
That's a 0A right there.
Yeah, 0A, yeah. The 1 blade's like the Masters all the way open.
Yeah.
Is what I think, is how I see it.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, you'll get a nice even cut. I used to forget my clippers at home all the time, and the only thing that I would have is the detachables. For the whole day, I'm cutting with detachables. It's just hard to teach it, you know?
Yeah. I don't know, I feel like with this system, it's kind of easy.
But that's because it's you, man. Look at you're using corners and all that. You're lifting the clipper up with a different tilt, different angles.
That's what I tell them on the videos. I'm like, listen, man, if you can learn how to cut with one of these without a lever, you got to figure out pressure, blade, angles. If you can cut with this and you
add that
anything,
to a lever, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
Because I used to always do the detachables for the first draft, and then I'll detail it with the lever to get sizes that you can't get with that. Right?
Yeah. So that's what people have been asking me, if I could do a video, put all the levels in, and then fade it out. I've never done that before. I'm gonna do it.
Because YouTube's weird with the whole notifications and stuff. If you haven't been checking S-Craft's channel, he's been dropping heat, man. He's been dropping content, so.
Thank you, sir.
That's the whole thing with the channel. We're gonna have a bunch of Tune 45 educators on the Tune 45 channel, giving you guys game, but they're also gonna have their own channels. You know, they'll be putting their content in, whatever they wanna put in there. So the way I see it is kind of like, I'm a hooper, so I see what Blurriest Life is doing and all the athletes and how they all grew together, and and there's a hub. It's almost like they're characters of that TV show, you know what I mean? And so why not have something similar in the barbering industry?
All right. So we'll come in and knock that weight out in a little bit. But
that's the 1. Okay.
Yeah.
So 0
5-0, 0A.
Yep.
1A. Then I'll do like a 2 or 1.5 up in here.
Yep.
And now I'm going back down, tying these in together with number 1.
Bro, you make it look so easy, bro. The way it's blending right away.
Guys, go get you some. I'm telling you, it's so easy. Anybody can do it.
All right, and then report back once y'all try.
That's right.
Let us know how it went. People cutting at home, going to get these.
Oh, man. Little desire to get in shape. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and hit the gym. Nate goes all the time, so I went to the gym. This man had me pulling rubber bands and
man, what is that, bro?
Aerobics, and I was like, nah, dog, I quit.
That's a stretch.
I lost all my passion.
That's a stretch.
Like, I thought we were gonna lift weights or something.
They're scared of heavy weights, man. They're scared of heavy weights.
I eat that.
Here's the thing though, if I go to the gym, bro, and like, I get mad if I'm not sore the next day. I know it gets harder to get sore, but I feel like I didn't do enough.
Do some deadlifts, do some squats, you wanna feel sore.
Oh yeah, I love squats. Guys, look, it's already getting blurry, y'all.
Yeah, we're gonna lay the foundation as quick as possible, and then we come in and do the detail work.
I think it's been like 12 minutes, maybe. He hasn't even touched that part yet, but honestly, like for most barbers, this is done. You know? Once you clean that up, it's ready for the lineup. But that's not S-Craft. S-Craft is different. He's gonna spend a lot of time detailing it, guys, getting it picture perfect. So I want you guys to see the cut now, because it's hard to see the difference in the detail unless you see those phases. You go back to those phases. S-Craft using the FX3. So guys, these are not Shannon's go-to clippers. You know, he's just got these here because that's all the pods we have. I usually see him rocking with some of the Gammas and JRLs, right? Every now and then.
Yeah.
And the Masters. He really does switch it up, though. You really do switch it up.
I have to, man.
Yeah. It gets boring if you don't, right?
Yeah.
It's crazy how the shaver brings that extra level of blurriness. That contrast, guys, that extra lightness.
Hey Dennis, if you're watching, can you send me the black pair? I want the black pair, man. And the new ones, all 5 of them. So what I'm thinking though, is they add the detachable blade FX1 detachable clipper to the lineup. That'd be dope. Because then you can just use that battery right in there, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I love the whole FX1 thing.
Yeah, yeah.
They're marketing it the right way, too.
They are, man.
What number is that?
It's a 2.
Two guard. A 2 guard to me is more like a 1.5.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, I agree.
That's 2.5 is more like a 2.
Yeah. I didn't want to jump right into that 1.5 without first kind of testing this out.
Yeah. That 1.5 about to bring it together, y'all. I still got all my blades too, I think. Might have to bring my blades out.
Yeah, man, that'd be dope.
Guys, look how that 2 and that 1.5 blended perfectly into that 1-aught, the 1-aught blade. 1A, 1-aught. I remember I used to call it 1A, and comment section would be like.
It's a 1A because an aught is a 0. So if you got like 5 zeros, 5
Oh, 5-aught, you're right.
So I wouldn't, if someone said it was 5 or 1-aught,
you're right, I'm confused. Guys, I don't cut hair no more, so don't judge me. It's been a while. I'm coming back. I already dropped 3 tutorials, and they're doing pretty good.
Very nice.
Any tips for when you do that vertical bar?
I mean, you know, some people go back a little bit further.
Yeah.
Usually I like to kind of, if it's more full, I like to kind of take it between the point of the eyebrow and the end of it, and obviously kind of come at an angle. So that's what I see a lot of new barbers do. They'll bring this straight down.
Yep.
And then whenever you look at it from the front, it's gonna look like it goes backwards.
It looks
instead
horrible.
of, so whenever you give it that angle, it looks boxy, you know, from the front.
So when you're detailing, it's almost like you zoom in as
Yes.
much as you can.
Yes.
Because once you zoom out, if it's right zoomed in, it's gonna look crazy zoomed out.
And sometimes I have to back up to see, you know. And
I ain't gonna lie, I backed out right here and that thing blurry as hell. It's the type of cut people gonna see you from a distance, and all you're gonna see is a blur.
And that's why
Hey, bro, who cut your hair, man?
A lot of people, you know, they'll talk about those dark fades, and they're like, man, I like a dark fade. But the reality is, everyone that says that they like dark fades, they'll say, oh, S-Craft, he's the GOAT, man. His cuts are so blurry and all this stuff.
Yeah.
It's because I stretch them out. People like stretch fades, even though they say they like dark fades.
Exactly, it's true.
If it's stretched out, it looks blurrier. That's just all there is to it.
Yep.
I mean, if people want it darker and then just that little blend at the bottom, hey, we could do that. But I think that the reason I've kind of created a space for myself is because I stuck with that stretch blend. You know?
I like stretch a lot because I want to, like you said, when you're far out like this, look, it doesn't look as stretched far out.
Yeah.
It actually looks kind of condensed a little bit, but you got to stretch it out. But if you do a condensed fade up close, when you come out like this,
Looks like a line.
it's gonna look like a bunch of bulk.
Yeah.
To each their own, but you just got to understand that, guys.
Yeah, I don't want a bowl cut. We want that thing to look blurry.
I saw you opened your books up.
I did.
What's going on? What happened? You accepting more clients?
So I tell you what happened. I've been comfortable, and then I joined this group called 6-Figure Barbers Mentorship.
Yes, sir.
And even though I'm a 6-figure barber, I'm seeing these boys knocking out 30 cuts in a day. And I was like, you know what?
Imagine if S-Craft does that.
And I'm not that old, man. I'm 44 years old, and in my mind, I was like, I've worked, cut hair in a shop for over 20 years, so I was like, I got time to chill a little bit. Maybe I was in that season of my life where
everybody goes through that season. You gotta have those seasons.
Yeah. And 3 of my daughters now have graduated.
Let's go.
I have one that's 17. So here pretty quick, it might just be me and my wife. And I was thinking, you know what? If we start hustling now, once the kids are out of the house and it's just me and her,
yeah,
man, there'll be so much money coming in.
Grandchildren about to be spoiled.
Yeah, so I was like, let's go ahead. I didn't open up more days. I still work 4 days a week, but I'm gonna extend my hours. And my thing is, on the days I'm not working, I do what I do. On the days I'm working, man, if I gotta come in early and stay late, those days are dedicated to working. And those young guys inspire me. So I'm like, you know what? Let me show them how it's done.
Let's go. Put Coach back in the game. But there's 2 barbers. One guy holding the sign, one guy walking now towards us, and then you guys can see he's holding the barbershop sign right there. They was out there together holding the sign. That'll motivate anybody, man, to go get it, man. Plus, I mean, the potential is like, we've seen things we didn't know could happen with barbering,
Yeah, man, that is a fact.
They go to lineup. So you starting in the middle?
Starting in the middle, work my way out to the corners.
Because of those waves, he's got a tough hairline because of the waves.
He does.
They just want to curl away from the line.
And normally I would go ahead and take a number 1 and kind of knock that down, but I feel like, because you can see that light spot right there.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go ahead and just work with it.
Yeah. About using the low pros.
Yes, sir.
The yellow ones is whose?
And the authentic.
And the Authentics. When new clippers come out, the guys here be like, I can't wait till Basio gets his. Hey, Shannon used to do that. Send me a little text. Hey, dog.
let me get those, man.
I saw you got these. Let me get those. All right, so you decided to lower it a little bit.
Yeah, just in that little section right there.
What numbers you use?
Number 1 close.
Usually, guys, the number 1 with the grain is like a 2, but it's not, one size fits all. Depending on hair texture, the density, the color, a 1 with the grain could look really, really, really short too. So you gotta be careful.
I think more people would want a decent fade with a crispy lineup than a beautiful fade with a busted lineup.
Yeah, I agree. You're gonna be in the car putting your visor down looking at it. My dog S-Craft, he opened up some spots, had a waiting list of people ready to sign up.
Unfortunately, at this point, I made the announcement that I was opening my book, and I haven't yet gotten online and actually opened up the hours.
Oh.
So people have been booking July of 2024, not realizing that they can't get in.
Oh my God.
I see them, they'll make the appointment and then delete it right afterwards. Yeah. I was like, ooh, it's kind of scary. What you think about that, Basio?
Oh, you got it? Tell him about that. Tell him about that. Tell him about that.
So Basio was saying the other zero that I had was not the OG zero, which it is the single blade, but it's still shaped like the OG.
That thing ain't no damn OG. Tell him in the comments. Tell him in the comments that ain't no damn OG.
It cuts, but it still cuts fire on my clipper.
Man, that guard was invented in 2020.
But the one between these two,
was trash.
It's trash.
Horrible.
This one's decent. It's pretty good.
That was supposed to be the fix.
So anyways, Basio was arguing the OG is the GOAT, which I'm sure whatever Basio says you'll agree with because that's just how people are.
Be honest, y'all.
But it is a good one. So I was going through a lot of my old stuff and I came across it. I said, oh man, and these are the ones people are selling for $100.
Yeah.
So I was like,
and it was funny because when I told you that, remember I found somebody had posted it for $100, and so I screenshot it and I showed it to Shannon.
So because it is going for $100, as you can see, I put my name all over it.
Yeah, because I had a feeling that one was mine.
We don't want to.
But he put his name on it, so it's too late.
That's right. So I'm looking down here, but then when I glance up, then I'm like, okay. My eyes adjust and we come in and just touch little stuff.
And guys, the reason why he's using that guard is because he has the Filthy Blends mod on there, whatever.
Yeah.
With the Master's blade.
Yep.
Yeah, he's got those hair stubbles that don't want to disappear.
Mm-hmm.
So it's last resort.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey man, that trimmer is sharp, boy.
Not bad.
Don't even need a razor. Shannon, I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Because this is the second type of shaver you've used. I've seen you use like 3 clippers, a couple trimmers, but there's a lot of OG barbers that still cut with cords. And they make fun of everybody who uses more than 1 clipper and more than 1 trimmer. What are your thoughts?
They're haters.
Because you're OG. You straight up there.
Yeah, they're haters. That's all. Man, I think that people need to cut if they enjoy cutting with more than 1 clipper. Man, do you?
You think they truly would enjoy? They've said it too many times. They can't back out now.
Yeah, it's just like enhancement.
Ego,
you can't
right?
hate on enhancement, forever, and then all of a sudden come out, okay, I'm gonna try it. Yeah, because then they look stupid, I guess.
Yeah.
But no, I'm always open to everything. Well, not everything,
Yeah, chill.
Barbering. Like with the shaver, I use the red one going over there because you got the double foil.
Yeah.
And this is my baby right here, so I don't wanna, burn it out too quick, doing the head. So I'll use the other one.
Man, when you hit him with the razor, I already know it's about to go crazy.
Oh yeah. Can you hear a little bit?
I make sure when I'm recording, I got the right angles. All right, my favorite part, y'all.
A little sweaty. It's getting warm in here. It's not as satisfying when you don't have the nice crispy line.
All right, y'all, just when you thought the cut was done, Shannon's signature detailing technique. He's been doing this since I've known him. I know way before then. He's looking for dark spots to cut, right? You prefer the bigger shears for that?
I do.
Yeah.
You don't want them too pointy at the end. I mean, you don't want them too round, but you don't want them too pointy either. Like
then they'll cut too precise,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, you don't want to cut somebody, pinch them or something.
He's gonna freehand now.
What I like to do with freehanding is I want to rest my pinky on the head so I have some kind of control. So that way I can kind of gauge. So if you don't have any stability, you might, dig down into it.
You like using clippers over like the shears or the shaver?
I like to use both. I haven't used the shaver method in a long time. I'd rather go freehand, but then I like to go in with my shears afterwards and just hit any last things. This is my song. I love this song. Man, this is a big guy right here, man. The dude be inspiring us in here, man.